nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't. What we is here today, bringing you guys and girls One Piece. Wah! Chapter 1166 and chapter 1167. We're going to be getting into the greatness that is the One Piece. Wah! I'm sorry I didn't get around to reading last week's chapter, but we're doing a double chapter this week, and you know, it's going to be fine. It'll be fun. We're going to talk all things One Piece and have some exciting times. So, let's get to it without further ado. Morning Burbo, morning Neff, morning Freezing, morning all the beautiful people that I can already see juggling around in the chat. Morning Charles, right as I clocked into work is crazy. Charles, no! Do you not have the, do you know what? Worst case, Charles, worst case, right? You've got it on YouTube. It'll be uploaded after. You can always watch it after the fact if you need to, brother. Or you can do the whole one earphone in at work, do the cheeky on the sly. Right, Charles, we got options, brother. We got options. Morning, Carlian. Morning, Jashan. Morning, all the beautiful people. Let's get into the fucking greatness. I'm sorry that last week I didn't read. I'm giving you a double feature this week, so let's get into the greatness. Let's have some fun. Let's go. So, One Piece chapter 1166. We have a beautiful color spread here. I don't know why Nami's, like, they're all eating roasted beetroot? No, roasted sweet potatoes. I think that's meant to be sweet potatoes. I love that Yamato's here with a shirt that says Odin in Sora. That's a little bit funny. I like all the tanukis and the foxes. They look cute. Oh, honestly, they look cute as hell. I like the three up the top dancing away as well. But why is Nami sitting in like a Rob Lucci hat? Right? Like, that is interesting. Alright? Alright, so let's move past this. The color spread's pretty. It's an autumn color spread. Doesn't look like anything crazy there, although I do love Luffy in the Kill Bill jacket. That is like, it's good to see Zoro back in the camo jacket that he had pre-time skip as well. You know, some old classic cover spread designs making their rounds again. Oh, and Yamato's in a little plaid skirt. That's cute. That's cute. Oh no, wait, that's not even the plaid skirt. That's actually just the rim of the jumper. All right, she's wearing Dad's fucking football jersey. The aftermath. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot we were in fucking God Valley fighting Domi Reversied Rocks. Holy shit! How did I not read that? How did I not read this last week? Right, I had a funeral. Fuck. Sorry, I was just distracted myself then, like, how the fuck did I not have my hype to read this last week? The aftermath of the battle. So the battle's over. So the critical mass worked! This is bullshit! Cough cough. Did they really break the curse? And Roger and Darp are fucking slumped. Like, Roger's just fucking meanwhile big hang on, there we go. Meanwhile, big boy Garp, Mr. 365, never skips fucking gym but never trains leg day, is out here doing the katakuri nap, fucking face down in the dirt. Oh, Zebek's there. Come on, stay alive. This island is okay, so that's from his perspective, upside down. Oh, shit, the God Knights. Damn it. It's too late. Roger, Garp, run. Rayleigh, come in. Gaban, come in. Make this motherfucker, because that's definitely Summers on the right. Make these motherfuckers pay just for half a second, for a split little moment. You notice his arm, leg, and torso have regenerated before. No! Thank you, Burbo. No, I didn't. But he's also only Domi reversing. So, like, maybe you can fucking overwhelm the Domiroversi and take the character back. Because remember, in Domiroversi, the character gets defeated when they get surrounded by two tiles, right? So Garp and Roger surrounding Zebek here may have undone the Domiroversi, at least symbolically. But it's interesting because he's regenerated back to his original self first, even though it's supposedly gone. Okay, so we got Summers, Garling, Maffey. Oh, yeah. There's one more thing I wanted to say. Thanks for stopping me. You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch. You, sir, are a bitch. This man low-diffed you twice. Vigilin Garling. The bro that'll say he did it all and slump you in the back when you're already at 1 HP, ass to grass, consciousness fading in and out. I hope you're proud of yourself. I genuinely do. But then again, this man right here, Garling, what if... What if they only thought they got rid of the Domiroversi and he's still Domiroversi'd, but it's so weak that it's like reverted him back to his original form? And Garling finishes him off here. Island gets destroyed only for him to regenerate after the fact because it was never officially disconnected by him. Because remember, Garling never knew he was Domiroversi. Garling got fucking folded by this bro before he got Domiroversi. Domiroversi happens. Garp, Roger, bam, bam, boom, boom. Now he only fucking comes dawdling in after the fact. What if he's still got the healing factor on no one here knows it? Right? Wait, Nova. Rayleigh and Gaban had to have a conversation with the God Knights. That's Reversi, not Domiroversi. I told you that. Yeah, no, Neff, it's the same fucking thing. Like, Reversi is the game that this entire thing's based on. So if Broggy comes back, he's still have lost his arm. Ooh. No, if Broggy comes back... Oh, yeah, because he lost the arm before getting reversed. Yes, you're right on that. I'm sick of using Snapchat and Instagram. Okay, Hold up. I'm gonna mute Mr. Weedybix, because I don't know who the fuck that is, but I definitely don't talk to someone called Mr. Weedybix, let alone talk to someone with Mr. Weedybix. I don't use fucking Snapchat. I don't use either of those fucking things, so that was definitely a bot. The worst way he could have gone out. Yeah, honestly, that is actually fucking heartbreaking. Genuinely fucking gut-wrenching there. Oh. I needed to scroll down a little bit further then, because I saw the boots on the shores and I was like, oh, that's Gaban. Oh, so that must be Rayleigh to his right. I thought Rayleigh was running fucking hunched over with the fist dawdling until I saw the panel underneath he's carrying fucking Roger. Bro, I thought bro was fucking sprinting full pelt like fucking Caesar from oh, sorry. I thought bro was running like something out of Planet of the fucking Apes then. Like, fuck me, that's fucking an odd way to have that cut off. You're worrying about the enemy? I'm your enemy too. Rayleigh, tell me what happened to Rox. He was killed. Ooh. Oh, hurry, the island's collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship is on the move. Fire. So, the attack, that final attack from Garp and Roger, ended up collapsing the island, it was just gonna take a prolonged period of time for the effects to kick in. Like the fucking Frieza versus Goku on Namek. God damn. Oda cuts it off and Rayleigh is hesitant while saying Rox died. They had to have confronted God Knights. Yeah, that had to have happened off screen. So that's them passing out. The fact that we're not covering that, maybe we get an individual flashback for Summers? That's actually a really good point. The end of today's chapter, low-key, makes up for how Rox went out, at least for me. Oh, fuck, okay. High praises. Because my boy Rox got done dirty. Ooh, whoa. Okay, Heart of the Island is collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship is on the move. Fire. This event would leave no mark on the pages of history. The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog. Consumed by fog like curtains, closing around a stage. And we've got Garp slumped, Roger slumped, Whitebeard aka Slim Boy Nougat. We got everyone's favourite fucking For the Streets, Charlotte Linlin. Fucking Kaido's flying away like a fucking kid with a new toy. Dragon's there on the ship looking dusty. Shanks is in the fucking chest. Kuma, Ginny, and Ivankov have slipped away, and Kuma is still in Eris's arms. So wherever they got blipped together. That's fucking important to know, because that's something that I questioned about Kuma's abilities at this point. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. And the sky has split here, but for the first time with the sky split, there is thick lightning spewing forth. And this fog, it's reminding me of the fucking Florian Triangle type ass fog. Bellowing in. Especially since God Valley, West Blue, you know, Yonko and that. It feels like a weird connection to Thriller Bark there. I'm not going to front with you. The silence in the incidence's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. And with that, the curtains rose for new tales to unfold. Still, hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain. I'm dying to open up the treasure chests. And Roger comes out, and we got fucking Gloriosa swooning in the fucking backdrop on the Roger Pirates crew. Sorry to worry you guys. Yeah, we're through. More importantly, check it out! Yo, we got dosh! Money! Schmeckles! We got doll hairs! We got the cashola! Fuck your health! We want payday! Yo, the crew. I love the Roger Pirates crew in this God Valley flashback. Because they get there, Roger's like, let's set foot. They gotta stomp him. It's like, we got shit to do. Let's roll out. Incident said and done. Bro's on death's door. Comes out. Yeah, let's go. Bro, yeah, guys. Whatever. Heal the fuck up. I want to get my payday. I need to hit the tavern. I gotta go back to freaking Hachidosu. Rox ain't there no more, so I can just put it on Shaki's tab over and over. Oh, yo, don't you care about me at all? Yo, ooh. Chef kiss, Rayleigh and Shaki shacking up. Shaki's safe and sound, and we scored a ton of treasure to boot. What a great haul, and they dump it all down on the ground. Yo, they're doing the ta-da. What? Yo. Bro went from so chirpy. He's a wow. Look at that face. Hold up. I gotta get my bearings right. Yeah. Yo. Oh, shit. You guys don't get this, do you? Holy shit. Roger clocks over to the side. He hears the where, right? Eyes, fucking dinner plate, just clocks over at Rayleigh. Bro, 100% just thought Shaqy just got knocked up then. Like, bro just hit the... Googa! What the? It's coming from that chest. There's something in there. Open it carefully. Yo! And we finally get this page from chapter 4 billion. Oh, this is a perfect one-to-one recreation of the page from chapter 4 billion. Oh, that's beautiful. A baby. Yeah. Yo, Shanks looks so fucking happy swimming in his trust fund. I've never seen a smile that strong on Shanks' face. Oh, he just definitely loves his trust fund. Look at that. Rock's pirates wiped out. Wait. Did you think the guy with the bat wings ate clone Stussy's devil fruit, or is he a specific race? Oh, the guy from Roger's crew? Honestly, I think that's just a, this might be a really lazy cop-out answer. I think that's just his shirt. Like, I don't think those are actual wings. I think those aesthetically are on his shirt. Like, he just likes that style in a weird way. Ooh, wait. Hold up. Rock's pirates wiped out. Predictably, news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted. The heroism of Garp. It says here that the Rock's pirates have been vanquished. Rox is dead. So that looks like Kano country in the background there. Because of the architecture. And is this the kingdom of Rommel in the winter, where Cavendish is from? I knew it. Vice Admiral Garp is the strongest. Garp. He's our hero. Grand Line, Navy HQ. What the heck is this article? Vice Admiral Garp. I can't wait to get my hands on that Morgans fella. Relax, Garp. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. The world government and the Marines are massive organizations. If you count the member nation armies, we're talking about tens of millions of soldiers worldwide. It's impossible to account for everyone's actions and motivations. So if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it. Come again? It's just like I said. You're just another promotion-chasing fool. Shut up! What good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? Hey, you two. If you ever stray and get corrupted, I'll kill you myself. How reassuring. I guess that's what friends are for. Yo, I actually fucking love this. This is such an interesting character dive into the politics of what it means to be a soldier. Also, I love fucking Fishbone in the background. The guy that tells Kobe he's got Haki. That was Garb's doctor back in the day. The private IT fella. Let's go. I also love that Garp and Sengoku bloodied each other up, smacking each other. Like, even though Garp was already in bandages, like, that doesn't fucking matter. They're fucking about together. This is good. This is friendly. So you're not quitting the Marines then, Garp? Idiot! There are still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. That... That is such an interesting perspective on heroism. Sengoku's whole mindset is to rise the ranks to get as much political power as possible, so that even if he's being branded as batshit crazy, he can do good where he can by, like, slowly shaping the world how he can. But he still has to follow orders. Like, This guy is still the guy that orders the events of O'Hara, right? Which is fucking foul. It's fucking terrible. But even though he's the guy that orders the events of O'Hara, he's also the same guy that's trying to do that because he knows what's above that. Like, it's better to be that middleman and save people where you can than what he perceives as Garp's perspective, which is never rising the ranks, being just that, that bottom bitch, and just shouting into the ether, fuck the system, fuck this, fuck that, but still participating in it. That is a very interesting character study. I'm not gonna lie. That definitely has a lot of new stuff. New World, you knew Fishbone's name and recognized him in half a second. How the fuck do you not? How do you not recognize Fishbone, bro? That's the Doc. That's the Doc. Post Marineford. No, I love fucking Fishbones, bro. Like, bro, I'm sorry. There's not many people that are just fucking short, tubby fucking dudes in the Marines. Like, come on. I just didn't expect him to be fucking in this flashback. I get it. I knew that he was old. I knew that he was old, but like, I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't think he was sort of relevant in age to these guys. That just seems. It seems like it makes more sense in hindsight. I recognized him when I saw a post of him after reading it, but what the fuck? Bro, he's got a unique design. What can I say? It stands out. I remember him better. Than half of the Big Mom kids. Let's be for real. Insane identification of a background character. Elbaf, New World. Where? You again? I ain't letting you on my ship. Oh, Loki. How many times do I gotta tell ya? Pipsqueak. You think I want a brat on my crew? And he's just ugly crying. What is this? The guy I want ain't giving me the time of day. But his snot-nosed brat won't leave me alone? Hey, Rox, I think you're Nika. Nika? The warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing. Destroy it. I'm aiming to be king of the world. Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harold. Huh? He keeps saying that, and I understand that there's the, I keep saying that, and I understand that, like, the Giants are really strong. But it's, like, Loki with the slit eyes at this point in time. Like, if we weren't limited to 3 ancient weapons, one being a boat, one being seemingly a sky ship, and one being fucking Poseidon, I would almost think that Loki was, like, a 4th ancient weapon, one that's lost to time. Because he... those eyes, like, batter me fucking crazy. It's like... That Sauron-looking ass eye, it's like Shirahoshi. It's screaming like fucking hidden, secret, ridiculous ass ability that is passed down through a fucking lineage not associated with the world government. You know what I mean? Leap reading? What are we talking about? I'm on the next page. So Rox knows about Davy D. Jones, but not about Nika. That's actually a great point. I think there are many ancient weapons. Yeah. Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there. Oh, it's fucking the Galley Ra company. I know TCB Scans doesn't get this. So it's Galley La, but it's Galley Ra, because the L's and the R's. The Galley Ra are slumbering. They're an outrageous band of ravagers. And the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm gonna continue to rally the rogues of the world. They've been missing for hundreds of years by this point. So why does Rock still think they're alive, specifically, and think that they can be pulled back into play? Is maybe not Tommy Reversied, right? But I'm starting to think that maybe the Giants in the past have had some, like, their own version of Tommy Reversied in some capacity. And that's what's happened to the fucking Galila. And obviously they're the guys Frozen on Punk has it. No question about it in my mind. But the Giants have to have something, because what do you mean? Like, he's confident that they're alive, they're going to be a major player, and whoever the leader of the Giants is going to control them. That feels... I don't know. Is that crazy to say? It feels like there's something supernatural going on here that's just dramatic irony that Zebek knows that we don't. The way Loki's eyes are probably symbolize the highest order, so Galila must listen to him. Yeah. Like, very symbolic to, like, Momonosuke and Zunisha with the orders, right? He's a descendant. I've got a feeling that Galila is going to have to answer to the guy with the slit eyes. And because Zebek never saw his slit eyes, he doesn't get it. What if the elders are all different sun god candidates, equivalent members that make up ancient Straw Hat crew? Maybe. I don't know. The wording of this is just very specific. You know what I mean? So just imagine if Harold and I teamed up. Who could possibly stop us then? Wow, that's awesome. So why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Because of love. But I'm going to come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. And he's reading this on his little hand because the newspaper's so small, and he's crying. It's a vicious assault. King Harold of Elbaf is... Have any civilians been harmed? No, on a certain island. He attacked another giant, some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. You still don't get it. I understand. Really, I'm sorry. I'll never steal from humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. Bro comes in with a fucking mean-looking left hook. Cracks through fucking... like a 10-story fucking building in a 3-story building. Bro's face getting freaking flattened. Huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terrors in our race's history, and that's why we can't be trusted. We only desire to peacefully engage with the world now. But they can't trust that. Your Highness, he's already out cold. I didn't want to jeopardize Elbaf's chance of joining the world government. That was my only reason for not helping him. I forsook my closest friend as he begged me for aid. I left him to die. But it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand. This is actually very sad. This is very sad. Did you guys realize here? He's taking this out on this giant, but he's not actually angry at this giant. He's projecting his own insecurity on him. When he says huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terrors in our history, and that's why we can't be trusted. We only desire to peacefully engage with the world now. But they can't trust that. He's projecting because him as a kid, Hayes, Saturn edits, him as a kid was this giant, the one thieving and destroying human villages and rampaging and that. All this is projection. He's taking all of his anger out. Like, this guy stole, right? Needs to be punished. But everyone's already like, this is a vicious scene. He's projecting his anger of not helping Rocks, of having participated in this culture of terrorizing the world, right? He's taking all this out on the civilian, on one criminal, because he can't sway from it and he can't take his anger out anywhere else. And that's actually so heartbreaking there. There's no turning back now. I will never forgive a giant who does evil. He's talking to himself as well here. And notice how this is the exact... There's no turning back now. I will never forgive a giant who does evil. And see how he's posed in the same position he's in Loki's flashback, in the silhouette where he gets unalived. When all of the guards are stabbing him. This is 100% a projection of character, and this is 100% going to be a parallel to when he eventually dies. He's going to be Domi Reversid, or he's going to find out that he committed evil and that the world government is evil, right? Say the world government finally lets him into, like, you know how we see Shamrock get asked if he was going to visit Harold's grave, right? Say he gets closer and closer to the world government until the Celestial Dragons let him in, right? And they're about to take the giants in, and say, fuck, call me crazy here. What if he finds out about him and about what's happening to the rest of the world, and that the world government wants him to play the position of the warriors to subjugate the people, to exterminate the world, right? Think of that fucking parallel to this scene here. There's no turning back now. I will never forgive a giant who does evil. Calls the Jarl, calls Loki to come to him, right? Only to confess that he's now become evil, has his own guards unalive him because he can't forgive that. He can't, realizing that he has now taken the role of, essentially, he's, with his horns and everything, he's taken the role of devil for hell, right? He's become the outward face, like the Marines are the outward face of the world government. He's become the embodiment of the devil for them if he keeps down this path. Has betrayed his own friend, his own blood, essentially, right? That silhouette there gets paralleled with him getting impaled, and then on the flip of it, Loki, not understanding what happens, unalives all the guards, only to, like, after the fact, realize that his dad asked them to unalive him because his dad realized he was evil and participating in this, and he just... I will never forgive a giant who does evil. Turns out, his kindness produced the worst evil. That would be fucking powerful. Sorry, chat. What were you all saying? I love the reverse Odahime parallel. The Domi Reversid, the Odahime parallel. What do you mean by that phrasing? Momo controls giants. Shirahoshi, giant fish. Loki, giant people. That actually would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. He's Neptune and Otahime in love. Wow. Oh, yep. He's Neptune, the one fishman thief. Otahime hitting that one fishman thief. Yes. Sorry, freezing. I'm fucking on board with what you meant now. Yeah. That's Otahime. That's a parallel with Otahime there, taking all that fucking anger and frustration out, or lack thereof, on that one thief, because it's the whole culture. You build it up until it explodes in one spot. Sorry, it took me a minute to understand what you meant. Yeah, 100%. Giant King loses it. Navy HQ, underground detention cell. So this is... Why the fuck is Navy HQ underground detention cell DIC? Why the fuck is Dragon in Dick at at Marineford? Why is Dragon in Dick? Dad, I'm gonna quit the Marines. Okay. And you? I despise you. Okay. 4 panels. 4 fucking panels. Oh my god, that defines a whole generation here. There is so much going on in here. So Garp's come down, and he's non-apologetic, nor is he defensive of his actions. He understands. And his son, at this point, is viewing him as evil for participating in the events that he did. But at the same time, Dragon didn't see his perspective. He didn't see him lash out and fight against the system while there. This is teenage angst lashing out against someone with a office job for a company that the kid doesn't believe in. This is typical 60s rebellion. You know what I mean? Fucking like it's that 60s show. Oh, sorry, 70s rebellion. Like that 70s show. You know what I mean? This is the flower power into the fucking rebellious sort of a phase here. And I love this, because Dragon blames him. And you, I despise you. I'm going to quit the Marines. I hate the Marines. And you, I despise you. But you guys are still going to stay in contact. Like, Dragon still catches up with Garp. Like, they caught up post Logtown. And Dragon told Garp that he'd met Luffy. Like, their relationship must be strained for a little bit when Dragon sets out to be his own man, until he really grasps the whole scope of the world and realizes the position Garp is playing and must reunite with him. That is so fucking much characterization here for fucking 3 panels with like fuck all words said. And I love that Garp throws him the key. It's like, I'm your father, I'm gonna free you. Throws the key. And this is a beautiful parallel, because he essentially came to do the same thing as Ace. But like with Ace, like Dragon wants out. This is gonna sound so dumb. Dragon wants out here. Dragon wants to go change. When Garp comes to see Ace, Ace wants to die. And so freeing him wouldn't do anything, because he wouldn't do anything with it almost. And this is a really fucking tragic parallel, because this is just a different... This is a different character study on self-hatred. I love that fucking parallel between Dragon and Ace. The two would be not sun gods. That is such a beautiful parallel. Especially since Dragon and Ace... Really, I didn't even fucking think about this until just now. They are the parallels, because those are Garp and Roger's firstborn sons. So Dragon and Ace would actually have a direct parallel to each other, being the sons of the legends. Oh my god. That's actually beautiful in such a fucking weird way. Ooh, what did I miss? Sanji is that one character in my mind that could potentially evade Domi Reversi. Or also confirm that Garp is Dragon's actual dad. I feel like Garp was happy that Dragon wasn't going to be in the Marines fighting anymore, but then became angry because Dragon would have to deal with the top of the government when he became a Rev. Yeah. Like, I feel like Garp wanted him to do anything but become directly a revolutionary, but he doesn't blame him for being a revolutionary. It just fucking irks him, because in a weird way it's a death sentence. You know what I mean? Dragon definitely joined the Marines like Kobe, but was betrayed. Ace also has a lot of heat on him, no pun intended. Garp agenda grows. Yo. Yeah, it really does, especially since Garp's kid becomes the world's worst criminal. Let's go. Upscaling fucking firstborn sons. Let's do it. Sorry, Katakuri. Sorry, Ace. We got Big Dragon. Harold, I've made up my mind, Ida. I don't care about appearances anymore. Hadradin, Loki, you are both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone. And do what you can to support Elbaf. Marine Ford Navy HQ. So he's fucking sailing on to Navy HQ. That's a ship from Elbaf. What? My apologies, King Harold. But my superiors have ordered me to not let you land. And Harold walks up. High-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government. I ask that you please hear me out. And he fucking breaks off his own horns at the stubs. Like he's fucking Hellboy. Oh, let's go. Again, this might sound like a random out of nowhere sort of thing. This is something that Hellboy does all the fucking time, right? Like getting rid of the horns to look less devilish. Sounds like a fucking random fucking thing. he's also someone that is the embodiment of the outward face of hell, right? I wonder if Oda's bringing like a small parallel here between Harold and Hellboy, especially if I'm right about him learning more about the world government and realizing his place in the world government the same way that Hellboy is meant to be the fucking key that unlocks the gates of hell. Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. I apologize for every wrong the giant race has committed. The children of Elbath are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they may walk hand in hand with humanity. I do all this to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. And we see Im's face. Is there a light at... That just gave me fucking goosebumps. Yo, chat. Do you... Oh, fuck. That just gave me goosebumps. And we get the harky gurg sound effect. Yo, chat. I don't know if you guys grasp that. Does anyone here know the last time we heard the line, the light at the end of the tunnel in One Piece? Anyone at all? This is deep ball knowledge. So if anyone gets it, I'm gonna fucking give you a gold star. You're gonna get a cookie. You're gonna get an A+ for Nova Class. Does anyone know the last time the light at the end of the tunnel as a sentence was used in fucking One Piece? As good as this chapter was, next one is better, believe it or not, especially if the biggest... Oh, fuck it, I cannot wait. Well, we're gonna go straight into it. Aqua Laguna or Thriller Bark? Abdullah, no. I'm sorry, no. There is a convo next chapter that is going to blow my mind after something you said during this chapter. Okay. I haven't really read these chapters yet. Okay. No idea, Burbo? Alright, I'm gonna give everyone... I'm gonna count down from 10, right? And then I'm gonna give it half a second after that because chat might be on a bit of a delay. I'm gonna count down from 10. If anyone can guess right, fucking gold star. If not, I'm gonna have to tell you. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I'm seeing Wano's, Dressrosas, Zoe's, the Long Ring Longland. No. Sky P is close, but no. The last time the term the light at the end of the tunnel was used in One Piece is in Princess Vivi's speech to the Straw Hats as to why she's not joining the Straw Hats. When she's on the fucking megaphone speaker, like the chapter before we get the fucking introduction to the Gorosei. Like the chapter before the Robin and all that shit joins, right? When fucking she's on the megaphone on the beach, right? She calls the Straw Hats the light at the end of the tunnel for the world. It's going to be a random elite ball knowledge on that one. This is actually drawing a parallel to that in a weird way, especially with fucking Im's obsession over Vivi, right? And the whole thing about a country trying to atone for their sins. Because realistically, what's Harold trying to do here? Harold's trying to be the same as the Cobra Dynasty. The Nefeltari Dynasty. He wants to be seen as peaceful. What's the whole perspective about the Nefeltari Dynasty? There was not a single bad member of them. Even Brook can't name a tyrannical king from the fucking Nefeltari Dynasty. This is a fucking... I don't know why. There's something else in the fucking ether here. But Im paralleling Vivi with Harold right now. I can't see through the fucking fog what it's gonna be. But there's a fucking parallel there. Mark my fucking words. It's gonna be just shuffled in the background. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen to connect these two fucking characters. That is a very specific fucking sentence there. Very fucking specific. Alright, let's move over. Chapter 1167. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself doing it. Harold is the goated caretaker. Oh, goated character. Yeah. No, he's a goated character. IDAS' son. Cover request by Ideal Sanji. A cat is scolded for stealing a book, but Jen and Nojiko aren't mad. Oh. It makes me want to see some more slice of life in One Piece, not gonna lie. W character, mid caretaker. Yeah, sorry, my bad. He's a mid caretaker. 33 years ago, 5 years after God Valley, and we got fucking Morgans. I was almost called him Hawkins then. Fucking hell. Post God Valley world. I could have sworn pirates were approaching off the shore. But there was something huge and shadowy emerging from the mist behind them. What the fuck is Horror Fukume? Hold up. I want to Google this. Hold up. Oh, that's fucking foul. That's a foul joke. Horror is the Japanese word for big noting or like boasting, right? Fukume is a misspelling here of Fukumi, which means fucking fat ears or fucking large ears. Bro has big noting fat ear tattooed on his neck with some fucking big ass, pointy ass elf ears. That's actually fucking such an evil fucking pun from Oda there. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Impel Down. The underwater prison Impel Down. Everything just went kaboom after that. Our ship was in ruins before we knew it. We were nothing but fish food. Sure, it wasn't making... Oh, sure it wasn't a Sea King attack? No way. It was shaped like a human. Okay, so giants. Why does this dude look familiar? Both of these dudes do. Wait, hold up. Wait, chat. Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna be back in half a second. Just give me half a fucking minute. Half a minute. Quick intermission. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. No, Sean, no. I didn't end the stream. Nature called. And I was like, if this chapter is better, I'm not gonna try and fucking waste my time speeding through the goddamn chapter needing to use the bathroom, right? I was like, fuck it, intermission, bathroom break, come back, fucking lock in, because we're a fucking 50 minutes in now, and apparently this chapter gets even fucking better. I ain't rushing myself today. I'm enjoying myself. Hey, Sean, you beautiful human. Did I get spoiled? No, I haven't gotten spoiled yet, thankfully. I'm fucking... Ooh, okay. It didn't hit as hard because I know the biggest twist. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna fucking keep going. You're getting me spooky here. Okay, chat, I'll come back to you after I read a bit more. I'm getting scared here. Although... Look at this cute little love story in the bottom right panel here. A sailor coming back from sea and his fucking wife or whatever meeting him at the docks, comes running over the love hearts. That's beautiful. Don't tell me you were in the infamous waters of the Florian Triangle. Oh! We're getting the Florian Triangle? I wasn't expecting this at all. Hold up. Fat chance we don't fish near... Nah. Fucking should have finished the goddamn sentence. I saw a Florian Triangle, I got hyped. No. Fat chance we don't fish near that region. Everyone knows to avoid it. Anyway, that monstrous thing was definitely human-like. During this period, a rumor began to circulate among the Grand Line countries. They said a monster lurked deep in the foggy seas, targeting pirate crews. Whoa! Fuck, that is terrifying. That is actually terrifying. Fucking Harold jumping down off a boat out of nowhere and just cutting clean through your shit. Bro, fucking, it's raps. The identity of that monster was none other than Harold. Few who sailed those waters had ever seen a giant with their own eyes, so to them he was nothing less than the very embodiment of fear. Harold now worked in the shadows to back up the Navy as part of his atonement for the last 1,000 years of history. I'm fucking saying he's gonna keep working and working and working to get closer and closer and closer to the damn freaking world government. And then his 11th hour, he's gonna have worked his whole life for peace to find out he's the fucking bad guy. Oh. Meanwhile, the pirates who had gone their separate ways after God Valley continued to rise in prominence over the next decade or so. Each of them would peak to become a defining face of their generation. This is really interesting. Because Big Mum looks like it's raining over her, but I see thick black lightning. Same with Whitebeard. That looks like they've got some conquerors huggy. Did Big Mum and Whitebeard fight at this point? And then there's just Kaido just off on his own. Wait, how many years ago was this again? 33 years ago. And Roger was executed 25 years ago? It was about that, 25 years ago, so 13 years. So Roger is going to be executed in the next 13 years. So in the next 13 years, So the next decade or so, they rose to power right at the end of like Roger as the Pirate King. So they were established Yonko essentially at the same time that Roger was Pirate King. Big ups for Kaido there. Big ups for Kaido. Although Kaido would have been on the back end of it, because obviously we see Kaido getting to that stride during the Odin flashback while he was out at sea with Roger. So it's like Whitebeard and Lin would have been competing with fucking Roger, and then Kaido was just, gaining strength in the backdrop. Florian Triangle mentioned, and it's not Harold. It's a different creature than, pop the champagne, fucking celebrate. Bro, I'm telling you now, when that Florian Triangle reveal gets happening, I'm going to be so fucking, absolutely fucking happy. However, one crew broke through all others. Oh, sorry. Each of them would peak as the defining face of a generation. Most of these pirates simply clashed over territories, that being Shiki and Wangji Ochoko. However, one crew broke through all the others and achieved a feat long believed impossible. They circumnavigated the entire world. They were hailed as the crew of the King of the Pirates, Gold Roger. Oh. Hold up. Sorry, I almost just ripped my fucking shit out then. My apologies. We're going straight to Roger's death here. Also, I'm pretty familiar with the Roger Pirates crew. Who's old mate with the mustache? Not Blue Marine. To the right of Shanks. The guy, like, right under the fucking thing. Bro's got fucking wild, crazy eyes. The dude with the mustache? Bro looks unhinged as shit. Like, you would catch him eating rats in broad daylight, popping a squat in the middle of the city. That is the scary, like, fuck the four, including Shanks, 4 advanced Conqueror's Archi users on this crew. That fucking man with the bug eyes looks evil as shit. That dude right there is genuinely terrifying. Bro looks genuinely freaking evil. Oh, sorry, that's just... Bro looks just so messed up, sorry. They were hailed as the crew of the King of the Pirates, Gold Roger. The public execution of the captured Pirate King was meant to serve as a spectacle, a display of the world government's power. However, the world was plunged into even greater turmoil as countless souls set out in pursuit of the vast treasure Roger left behind, the One Piece. No one had anticipated the advent of the Great Pirate Era. Navy headquarters found itself caught off guard. As a result, more than 10 giants were drafted into the Marines from all over the world in an effort to consolidate strength. So this is the formation of the Giant Squad, and obviously John Giant and whatnot. I really want to find out more about the other giant races though from around the world. I feel like that's one of those big ones that we don't really get enough. During this stretch of time, Harold waited on the Navy hand and foot. Do you see how huge he was? He's an ancient giant. I want to make him my slave. And that very year, he was finally granted formal permission to visit the Holy Land. Bro, you're selling your soul to the devil! I hate it when shit I predict comes real. I hate it. I hate sometimes having media literacy. Harold! A shallow sea contract. That is correct. Bro got a fucking abyss mark. Hold up. The same one that Shanks has too. A shallow sea contract. That is correct. Consider yourself the right hand of the God's Knights. God's Steel. So this is also the same rank that Gunko is meant to be. Right? It is a great honor. There are 3 levels of contract. The shallow sea contract is a more minor pact. The deep sea and deep sea contracts are reserved for those who are to be bound fully to the true God. Only 13 individuals in the entire world receive that privilege. Unlucky number 13. So the Gorosei. And then we need 8 more. So Garling. After Garling, I'm going to assume the first and second in command of the God Knights. So that's 7. So we still need 6 more people that are of this highest level. Oh my god. Yeah, even more lawyer. And I've been saying for the longest that there was going to be levels to the contracts too. Oh, thank you. Another one of my long-standing theories fucking cemented. Oh my god, thank you. What if Brooke had the contract, but it faded away when his skin rotted away? Ooh. Burb. You got a devious mind. I like it. Don't read chat for a page or 2. Okay, shit. That's been warning. Okay. Godsteel is a great honor. There are 3 levels of contract. Okay, I got through that. What do you mean by God? You will only come to know the greatest depths of this world on the day you become a full knight of God. Could Elbaf become a member nation then? Naturally. Harold. At that point, the entire world would be clamoring to welcome you. I'm grateful for this opportunity to prove myself. Sorry, I keep fucking up my camera doing that. This is just... This is what happens. This is what happens when you... Sorry, this is just sad to me. This is really sad to me. This is what happens when some of the worst deeds in history are done through good intentions. Oh, and we get fucking... not Shamrock, freaking Garling. But he's got a beard now. The Knights Temple. Shangara? Like Shandora? This really looks like fucking Mount Olympus too, in Greek mythology. The Knights Temple Shangara, domain of the gods, captain of the Knights of God, Figurland family, Saint God. Oh, is that Shamrock? That looks like Shanks. Hold up. What is the Great One planning? You're gonna obey us even though you're King of Elbaf? Of course, just say the word. So, clearly those 3. So, Garling, Summers, and Shamrock there must, I hate that he's got fucking Shanks' hair at this point. Those 3 are gonna have to be, people that have got the understanding of the Great One. So on top of the 5, that's 3, so that's 8. So we're still waiting for 5 more. We'll keep a long distance transponder snail on hand and call if we have need of you. You will be free to travel the surface world, but you are forbidden to speak of our dealings. Understood. Yeah, why does... Is it bad to say Garling would look so sick if he just got rid of the moon-shaped hair? Like, bro right now would have that perfect fucking evil Obi-Wan look going about him if he just had not douchey hair. Like, right there, he looks like Rayleigh. He looks like more put-together Rayleigh. 20 years ago, Ryugu Kingdom, Fishman Island. So he's friends with Neptune! Oh, there really is a parallel between him and Otahime. Because him and Otahime would have gotten along so well. Because they're two outside nations trying to ally with the world government. How did I not think that their stories might intertwine more? Oh my god, I'm an idiot! 20 years ago, the Ryugu Kingdom, Fishman Island. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time, Neptune. Me too, pal, Jomon. We both have our fair share of headaches, don't we? To be honest, I don't think your son is that bad deep down. Let's not forget what your youth was like. Well, then, when you put it like that, I'm just being brutally honest. Anyway, did I tell you a fortune teller predicted I'd have a daughter in 4 years? Jomon. When the time is right, why don't we betroth Loki and my future daughter? Harold is gonna... Because Harold's not a fan of betrothals either, because clearly he freaking loved Ida. Yo. I only thought it was a thematic connection. I mean, shit, they've got the same goal. No wonder they would be friends. You know what I mean? Bro's trying to set up Shirahoshi with Loki. Age gap be gapping a little bit there, Neptune. Not gonna lie. But fuck, royalty doing royalty shit, I guess. But, although, again, oh my god, if Loki does have some type of, like, ancient weapon type thing with his eyes where giants will listen to him, that goes into more of them potentially setting up, like, 2 ancient weapons as a power couple. There's something going on there. But now you're going too far. Cut it out. Hey, don't write her off so fast. She's not gonna be just any old mermaid. My daughter might well be born with a power no one else could ever hope to handle, Jamon. Well now, that does sound like a perfect match. Let's have a toast. Here's to the futures of my mischievous troublemaker and your little... Mosa. But that's who Loki's still talking with now. Don't call her that. She won't be Shaggy. Surely the person Loki's been talking to hasn't been Shirahoshi this whole time. Chat, surely Loki hasn't been just chatting to Shirahoshi this whole time, because that's, like, Shaggy, Mosa, is who he's been talking to on the transponder snail while tied up, his only friend in the world. Unless he was talking to Neptune, and Neptune was trying to talk him up into being with his daughter. I need to go back and read that. Nova, you could have to go back and read Loki and Mosa's conversation. She was in some problem. Yeah, no, she was. She had to go. It's just... It feels weird for that to be Shirahoshi. That same year, our library, Elbath. Don't mention it. You're welcome to live freely here, Saul. Thanks a bunch. Actually, there's one thing I'd like to ask. What is it? If we get other learned folks on Elbath to help, would you be willing to open a school here? A school, huh? That's a nice idea. This is a beautiful connection. I also love, if you look really closely, if you zoom in real close, Ripley's holding Gaban there for this meeting. Gaban's sitting on the palm of her hands as they're talking about opening a school here. Fisher Tiger? These are connections that I didn't think we were going to be making. Hold up. I'm not prepared for this. Oda could just be throwing us off. Yeah. Freezing. I've been saying to you for a while that in the next couple of chapters we'd either find out whether or not this flashback is like a third to halfway through, or if it's going to wrap up like next week or in a week or two. And I said we were going to be getting a highlight reel, jumping of decades, probably getting stuff. First things first, didn't expect to get Fisher Tiger here. I'm not going to front with you at all. Not expecting any Fisher Tiger lore here. Makes sense though with him joining the world government, God's Blade and all that. I hope we see a situation where he's poised with capturing Tiger and lets Tiger go because of the whole slavery thing. But oh my god, we could get Boa Hancock here as well. Oh. All I'm saying is, this still isn't Loki's flashback. This is still just Harold's flashback. I still feel like I'm getting more and more vindicated that we're just going to be sitting here for the longest. I'm going to keep reading, but like, I can't think of a comment that doesn't spoil this is peak. Fuck radio. 15 years ago, a major incident occurred at the Holy Land of Marijua. My slaves are running away. Their cells are all broken. Hurry, or do you want to be their pet forever? Half. Shift. Damn it, is that a God's Night? Hold up. Am I crazy right now? Am I crazy right now? Or is this Shanks, not Shamrock? Because it looks like he's got the straw hat on. Fisher Tiger's running at him. Damn it, is that a God's Night? Draws his sword. I'm seeing Tiger come in, hit him in the face. Tiger looks like he's just ripped off a bandage. And he's spewing blood from his eyes. But in this silhouette here, I can see 3 cuts down the left-hand side of this fucker's face. and a bandage across the eye. Like, there's a single band of bandage. Like, I've got to get the angle right here. There's a band going like that across the eye. And I see 3 cuts on a cheek. Am I just dumb thinking that that was Shamrock because they're freaking twins? Or is that Shanks? Shanks is left-handed, I don't know. I mean, Shanks is ambidextrous. He lost one hand. That's definitely 3 cuts down his cheek. And Fisher Tiger looks like he goes in for an attack, misses, and rips a bandage off. Which looks like the bandage that's covering his eye. Listen, the armory will be left unlocked for you. I'll tell you the location. Oh my god. Boa! Is this just Shanks coming back to the fucking... Is this Shanks when he was on his time living in Marijua? Did he orchestrate Fisher Tiger? And if ripping the bandage off is causing a blood spurt to spew out, like this has to be Shanks, like, the day he's fought fucking Blackbeard. Yeah, wow, gunpowder. Hurry, big sis. Sandersonia? There's someone out there. Someone fighting to free us from this hell. Hurry, Koala, you have to run. This attack... Oh my god, I didn't even think about this for a second. Again, another connection that I'm not making because they're not side by side on panel together. Koala may be friends with the Boa sisters. Like, they may be like fellow slaves and friends. His sword skill has to be high. Yep. Fisher is on his left hand side too. Shanks had to cut off all the chains himself because Fisher Tiger can't. His sword skill has to be high too. Yeah, okay, so he destroys Fisher Tiger's collar with Rio because it's an exploding collar to let Fisher Tiger loose. This attack on the Holy Land was carried out by Fisher Tiger. In the wake of this incident, he would go on to become the captain of the Sun Pirates. Sounds like it was pretty rough. They say someone with the government must have left the armory open for them. Now it's up to us to find the culprit. I can't wait to execute them. There's someone I want to introduce you to, Harold. So it was Shanks! Oh, wait. Is that Shamrock there already with long hair? So it was Shanks the whole time. So earlier in the chapter it was Shanks. Wait, no. That's not the case. Because they're already there. So if he's introducing him to Shanks now, that was Shamrock, and now this is Shanks. His name is Shanks, huh? He's Shamrock's younger brother. They were separated a long time ago due to circumstances. He's suffered many hardships in the surface world. If he were to form a deep sea contract, I believe he would make a great asset on par with Shamrock. Yo, having to elevate Shanks to Shamrock is wild. I'm here for the agenda though, especially when bro loses his hands. This flashback, yo, if they're setting Shanks in parallel and I am right on this, oh my god. I need the Loki Shanks parallel ending this giant long ass flashback with them fighting, right? But I need them parallel being set up. We've gotten the backstory now with Zebek, so we know the motivations of what Loki wants to do. We're getting the motivations of Loki with his father. Freezing! I've been saying this! Oh! I feel so fucking vindicated right now. I've been saying this. If we get a parallel set up between these two characters, like both of them are protagonists throughout this fucking flashback, resulting in a fucking Obi and Annie type fight at the end. Give me Shanks versus Blackbeard, although he's already got the fucked eye here. That pisses me off. But Shanks versus Blackbeard, Shanks versus Mihawk, elevate this shit. Oh, this would be the best backstory of all time if we get this. If Shanks gets a freaking Mark of the Abyss, even if it's the Shallow Sea one first, but it gives him the healing factor, because that's what Gunko has. Shanks has got the healing factor! Shanks got the healing factor! Oh. Shanks has the healing factor but loses it by the time he meets Luffy. What if he duels Mihawk and Mihawk beats him so bad with Advanced Conqueror's Haki, it removes the fucking contract? Like with what happened with Roger, Garp, and Zebek. Chat? Do I need to go get my Yoru? Is Mihawk gonna liberate Shanks? Ugh! Unless it's Samurai X reference and Shanks got cut and it didn't heal for months. Mihawk and Shamrock over Shanks. Mihawk and Shamrock over Shanks. Bro was cooking. I doubt it. Peak. W Mihawk upscale. But it would be peak though. That could mean Shanks planned to lose too, possibly. No! It wouldn't mean Shanks planned to lose. Like, I feel like Shanks didn't plan to lose it, but when he did lose the contract from losing too much, that may have been one of those things. Because again, they're being optimistic that he might get up to Shamrock's level, right? I think him losing, he would lose the mark, and it would put a damper on his plans, because they're probably going to be sent after fucking Mihawk for a fucking mission in some way, shape, or form. But, right? It's like, that really... For the time being, however, he's been given the rank of God Steel, just like you. I know I said the same thing, because again, Mihawk fighting him with the healing factor, and Blackbeard scarred him before he got the healing factor, so that's why he keeps the scars. Shamrock too, but I can't shake the feeling that I've met you before. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just some giant commoner from the surface. Don't act so familiar with me. I know I said the same thing when I first met Shamrock too, but I can't shake the feeling that I've met you before. Whoa, there's something there. Time travel, ancestors, I don't know what. There's something there. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just some giant commoner from the surface. Don't act so familiar with me. I was blessed from birth with Figalin blood in my veins. Have no doubt I'm going to become a Knight of God before you. Guess I mistook you for someone else. So he's either putting on the act there very hard, or, I don't know, racist Shanks confirmed? The dude that doesn't have any fishmen or giants on his crew? Only men too? Shanks is trying to save face for being on Roger's crew? Yeah. But Harold never fought Roger's crew, as far as we know. And Harold wasn't even present at God Valley for that part. Shanks pulled a Sasuke and went to get evil powers after losing to Blackbeard. He saw young Shanks on Roger's crew before. I mean, when did he see young Shanks on Roger's crew? Because we didn't see Harold meet up with the Roger Pirates. Right? We haven't seen an official meeting yet. And I know this is after the execution and that, but Harold was on a sworn mission, remember, to eliminate and one-shot every fucking pirate crew he came across after God Valley, all the way up until this point in time in the story. What does it mean? One Piece, man. No, Shanks is trying to save face with Black. I don't know. I think there's a lot of levels to this. Also, in a weird way, the contract. Can you break your own contract? Because Harold, Advanced Conqueror's Haki. Shanks, Advanced Conqueror's Haki. A Bismarck, intact. Come on, Shamrock. I wish to deepen my knowledge of the Holy Land, and I shall apprehend that traitor to claim the credit I deserve. Are there any leads? God Steel, Devotee, Figolin family, Saint Shanks. Knight of God, Figolin Shamrock, Saint Shamrock. It can wait until your wounds are fully healed, Shanks. You cannot fathom the anguish of having the last 24 years of your life wasted. No wonder the rest of the world seemed so alien to me. I'm gonna be a smartass. The sword. Shanks's hilt is square. Shamrock's is round. It's in silhouette, so you can't see if it would be square or round, but it's short hair, so surely the implication there is it's Shanks. It'd be a crazy fucking twist, though, if Shamrock was the good one. On some, like, which twin's the evil twin-ass shit. Harold would have to know something about Shanks' reputation being so close to the pirate community. What do you think they mean here? It can wait until your wounds are fully healed, Shanks. You cannot fathom the anguish of having the last 24 years of your life wasted. No wonder the rest of the world seemed so alien to me. Is it because Shamrock cares deeply for his brother? Wait. Chat. I think I have just figured out something disgusting. Yes. Okay, yeah, that was Shanks talking, sorry, yeah, because of the bubble, yeah. Chat, are you ready for an odd plot twist? Shamrock on Elbaf is wearing Shanks's clothes from here. The same Shamrock that's like, oh, I don't really care about my brother. He's quite literally, if you go Google Shamrock and look at his clothes and that when he's in Elbaf, right? He's very specifically wearing Shanks's outfit here, not the outfit that he's wearing here. He's wearing Shanks's clothes. I hated everything down there. And there's someone swooning and Harold looks back over. Obviously, we know Shanks and Harold had to meet years later. So he's definitely putting on the act here for sure. That same year, the fishing village on Elbaf. It's no good. My medical knowledge is too limited. Let's call Harold and see if he can get us in touch with a more skilled doctor. Don't. He's got a lot on his plate now. What's the point of fostering a network with the world government if we don't use it? I can recover on my own. You keep saying that, but you're getting weaker by the day. You have to get better. Harold will be heartbroken if you don't, you know. Mato, keep the tavern open. No way. How can I when you're sick? When you're this sick, Ida? Whenever Harold whenever Harold's home, he always goes straight to the elders and begs them to allow you to legally marry. That fool. He knows I'm happy with my tavern. I enjoy befriending sailors from all over the world. It may not be much, but I feel like I'm helping Harold by doing that. Yeah, the elders are definitely trying to kill her off. Hey, foreign hag. What? Hey, foreign hag. What? Loki. Cook up this meat for the old hag, will ya? Oh, okay, so Mato is a foreign giant. The tavern's my main hangout spot. I want her to reopen it. Good grief, that troublemaker has grown out of hand. I'm glad you've been able to keep him in line. Even with Hudredin and his friends away looking for a doctor, your boys really do love you. Everyone's blowing this out of proportion. I'll be fine, but it does make me smile. Nah. She's gonna die. I do not like this. I can feel this. Shank's really putting up an acting job getting the world government emu information while freeing Fisher Tiger. Close, but there's several differences in Shamrock's cuffs, leggings, and collar. You know how it is, New World. I think it's meant to be generic clothes for gods and knights. Elbath, Alcohol Village, hometown of Loki's birth mother. Huh? What'd you just say? We were talking about how utterly unbearable it'd be to let that foreign bitch worm her way into the royal family. You're with us, right, Loki? We're Estrid's relatives. She has Harold's true... we're Estrid's relatives. She was Harold's true wife. We can't let anyone have a claim on our inheritance. That's why I slipped her a dose of poison. This stuff is fatal. Her days are numbered. Mato, we can't hold off ringing Harold anymore. On it. We may not be related by blood, but I see him the same way I do Hudredin. Loki is still my cute little son. Ah, Loki, hey! Ira isn't really gonna die, right? I still remember my birth mother. She hated me. She had me thrown into the realm of the dead. Who gives a shit about inheritance? Your whole family's nothing but trash. Now answer. Ida won't actually die, right? She's the only mother I've ever known. Fuck. You crying reading that too? I bet you must get really lonely, right, Loki? Wouldn't it be better if you stayed with us? His true feelings pour out. Well, fuck. You crying there a little bit?
Bunch of bitch to wake up to? What the fuck?
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that, Burbo. His arms literally snapped in 3 places. And bro literally chokes him out and crushes his throat.
That's what you get for being.
That's why you don't fuck with a dude's mum. Only mother I've ever known. And remember, they said Loki performed arson. That's in this village and for Ida. Oh, fuck. Well, that breaks my heart. Pretty freaking immensely.
Oh, well, no. Well.
Yeah. this was a goddamn amazing chapter. I'm just kind of now, like, stunned out of thinking, in shock, because Ida's death actually is, like, heartbreaking as shit. Yeah. Harold definitely figured... Harold definitely got promoted to be one of the 13, found about him, and then wanted to be executed for ruining the Giants. I genuinely am thinking that's what this is leading to. Shanks is James Bond. Then he also stole the Nika fruit after. Still can't get over my boy Blackbeard already pieced this bro up here. Bro got folded by Blackbeard so hard, he went running to the fucking trust fund.
Oh my god.
What?
He went running to the trust fund.
Yeah, bro got packed up so bad he went running to the trust fund. Daddy, buy me a Nimbus 3000.
I'll tell my father about this.
Teach, my father will hear about this. Sorry, I'm being such a dick with this. Freed Fisher Tiger, Boa and Koala from being a spy, gaining information and then taking the Nika fruit and moving out. He went to Orochimaru. He's fun with... Yeah, dude. I love this for Shanks, and obviously there's going to be, like, a lot more of this. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a parallel here with Shanks and Loki growing up, like I've been saying. But we don't get a lot of the stuff for Shanks. We just get some, like, key highlights. And then I could see another flashback from Gaban where we fill in the blanks of Shanks' flashback before Elbaf is fully over. Yeah. I'm sorry. Estrad's whole village deserve to be fucking wiped out of existence. They're all pieces of shit. And the funny thing is, it was the alcohol village. So, burnt down the alcohol and that's what lit them all up. Like, him fighting there literally just ignited all the alcohol. Oda has to love Shanks. Oh, no. Oda does love Shanks. And honestly, like, as much as I'm playing on Shanks at the moment, like, he's a fucking amazing character. This is beautiful, you know, and saying that, like, Oda's comments and the editor's comments about Shanks and Shamrock, like, they're as important as the One Piece itself, is, like, very interesting. And in a weird way, there's a bit more symbology too here. Like, Shamrock's going around, a bit more chill, right? Shirt open, you know, bro's hitting the Fabio, right? Shanks is buttoned up to the collar, eye covered. Like, Shanks, in a weird way, is a lot more concealed here because he's undercover in a weird sense. So it's like, he's also, in a really weird way, right? Because he's lying and masking himself, he's covering up his body more and more, almost like it's a way to, like, cover up the truth. I've never seen a decent character from that village. Watch Oda make Tama from that village to make what Loki did more morally great. Yeah, there'll be some weirdness there for sure. Wait a minute! $33 ago? Isn't that the same year Garp fucking flattened Don Chinjao? Hold up.
Don Chinjao.
I swear that was around the same time. Hold up. The missus is already, like, annoyed that I've even mentioned He Who Shall Not Be Named. She hates Don Chinchou with a furious passion. Just because of all the power scaling that comes from bro. Oh, hold up.
He makes me visually angry, Nova. I don't know how else to explain it.
Hold up. Surely I can find what year this shit happened in. Actually, hold up. Oh, so close. So close. So he lost to Garp 30 years ago. So, okay. 3 years after this, so while Shanks is in Marijois, Don Chinchou gets his head fucking flattened. Don Chinchou's lucky he went up against Garb instead of running into fucking Harold on the sea. I'm not gonna lie with you. Bro got off kind of easy. Just a little bit. Yo, these chapters were freaking phenomenal. I'm gonna wrap the live up here. Unfortunately, I work this weekend, but I will try to jump in and out of other people's lives to talk about the chapter if anyone is available. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you're watching this over on YouTube, thank you so much for coming through. If you're watching this over on TikTok, also thank you for coming through. Couldn't do it without you guys and girls. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Help us hit our goal of 500 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer and closer, so be sure to go share that love. If you haven't already, check out the link tree in the description down below or in my bio. It'll take you to my Twitter, Twitch, Discord, where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related, and my YouTube and TikTok, where I do all sorts of other forms of content. So be sure to go check that stuff out. Share the love. I'm going live if you want to chat about it there. Yo, perfect. I'll come over for a bit. These are 2 great chapters, and there's no break next week. Oh, vindication, baby. Next week, I have my work Christmas party, so I'm not sure what the timing is going to be like on a chapter reaction. I will be doing it next week. I'm not skipping it. I may be doing the, chapter reaction, though, a little bit. So, yeah. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. Peace. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Until the next video of mine you watch, or until the next chapter of One Piece, whatever it is you're here for. Thank you guys and girls for coming through. Couldn't do it without you. Peace. Have a damn good day. Goodbye.